kuja tu join. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Trust we had a beautiful Sunday. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, kindly type a 1 in the chat box. Thank you for joining this session. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ivy. Good evening, Joanne. Good evening, Kagendo. Good evening, Lena. Good evening, Lauren. Good evening, Bonche. I hope I pronounced it right. Trust you had a beautiful day. Trust you had a beautiful day. Thank you, Brenda. So let's invite our friends so that we can be able to start together. Let's invite our friends kindly. Let's invite our friends. And I hope I'm loud and clear. Hope I'm loud and clear. So meanwhile, let me share my screen. So if you are here on this platform and you can see my screen, kindly type a 2. If you can see my screen, type a 2. If you can see my screen, type a 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's invite our friends to be together. Let's be together. Let's be together in this. Let's invite our friends. If you have not posted on your chat box, kindly do that. And if your video is on, kindly switch off your video so that you can be able to concentrate on one thing. If your video is on, kindly just switch it off so that you can be able to concentrate on this. Let's invite our friends. Let's invite our friends. Let's invite our friends. Let's push these numbers. Let's push these numbers. Let's push these numbers kindly. Let's push the numbers. Invite your friends. It is good we start together as a team. Team Kenya, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Invite your friends. Invite your friends kindly. Remind them, remind them, remind them. Let's do this. Let's do this. So good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome to our today's session. My name is Marian. I'm going to be your presenter tonight. And we are going to talk about a wonderful business opportunity which I came across way back in 2010. And before I start, the first thing I would want to say is to thank God for each and everything, and even giving us a chance to be on this platform. Now, I want to thank even the management for giving me a chance to be your presenter tonight. And if you have not invited your friends, kindly do that so that we can be able to move together. Remind them so that we can be able to move together. You are not here by chance, but God has given you an opportunity, a chance to be in this platform so that we can be able to learn together, So invite them, invite your friends, kindly invite your friends so that you can be able to learn together. So meanwhile, let me continue with the introduction so that as they come, they can be able to follow us as we continue with the presentation. But I know we only need to spend like 45 minutes and we are done, and I will try. So my name is Marian, a mother of 2 boys. I'm an accountant by training. My last position in the office, I was working as a financial controller with a retail chain. And today I'm in health. I'm a health and wellness consultant. I'm a business builder. I'm a mentor and entrepreneur coach. That is what I love doing most. And on top of that, I am on a mission to impact people's lives positively. So if you are on this platform and we are connected today, count that I'm on a mission to transform your life because you are too special and you are extraordinary and you are looking for greatness. So one of the things is I want to tell you are in the right platform. If your friend invited you in this platform, this is the best place to be, especially if you are here and you are looking on how you can be able to cushion your income, especially these tough times. You realize that when you are looking for a company to be able to embrace, there are 3 things you need to be able to look at. And one of them is the product which is being moved in the market. The second thing is the company. And the third thing is the marketing plan. So as we go through all this presentation, I would want you to be able to look at those things very keenly for you to be able to understand what is my friend giving me tonight? What is my friend showing me? What are they showcasing? Can I be able to plug in? Can I be able to get there what I expect? Can this company be able to support my dreams? Can it be able to help me grow to the next level? So the second thing you need to be able to look at is the trends which are happening today. And you realize that we have 3 serious trends which you can be able to embrace to start building a part-time income or to cushion the kind of income. Maybe you are employed, maybe you are a stay-home mom, maybe you are a business professional out there, and you want just to create a second stream of income or a third stream or a fourth stream. And I'll tell you, you need to be able to look at 3 sectors. We are looking at the lifestyle, we are looking at health and nutrition, and we are looking at the distribution and trade. So when you look at these things, let's concentrate on health and nutrition because those are the things which we are showing you tonight. That is the sector we are showing you tonight. So you realize that when we talk about health and nutrition, you realize that people today want to live longer. And yourself, you are in this platform. I know you want to live longer. You're not the kind of a person who would want to be able to die when you are very young. And yes, you can be able to die. But one of the things you are looking at, you should not be able to be, sent home by something which you could have already taken good care of. At the same time, we want to be healthy. That is something we also need to consider. So when you are looking at this sector, you need to understand that you need to look at this because there is increasing pollution in everything we do, like in the air, in the food we eat and all that. There is poor food quality supplies. That is something else. And at the same time, we have bad lifestyle habits, which me and you, we can be able to testify. And at the same time, there is stress level. Every corner, there is stress level. Because even if you tell me, it is not only those people who are employed, it's not only those people who are running businesses, even somebody else who is doing businesses, they have stresses. And the reason is because you find that at the end of the month, you have a very long month, and the money is not enough to cater for the bills. So when you look at this, you find that it is an opportunity. We are going to show you how you can be able to plug in into the health and nutrition sector. But at the same time, we also need to look at distribution and trade. Everybody has gone, we are calling it the digital era. And that is how direct selling marketing is happening. And on top of that, we are embracing the social media platform. And when you look at this, you find that there are so many advantages which you should be able to embrace when you embrace the direct selling industry. And one of them is no limitation to opening hours. That is very important for you to be able to consider. At the same time, there is high quality product, which is already a finished product. It's for you just to take it to the market. And on the top of that, there is personalized services, meaning that it is only you to be able to connect with your customers one-on-one. And you can be able to track your customers. You can be able to keep the records for them. And at the same time, you can be able to know, this is my scope, this is my field, this is what I'm doing. But at the same time, you find that the products we are talking about, they have already been tried, they have been tested, they have been evaluated. And it's a system whereby it has already been tested. So it has been able to produce millions and millions of people who are very successful out there. But at the same time, you can be able to offer door-to-door delivery services, which is very important for me and you to be able to understand that, especially in our African community. But at the same time, there is satisfactory guarantee. This is very important for you to be able to know that the kind of product you are going to embrace, will it be able to deliver what they say it will be able to deliver? That is very important. So you realize that many of us, there is something we are doing. There is something we are doing, and what happens is maybe you are in business, maybe you are employed, and what happens is we have found ourselves in a rat race, because what is happening is we are able to produce good type, even we are able to get good income at the end of the day, but the bills are escalating. So what happens is you are able to pay your bills, and at the same time, you are able to cut off all your needs. But what happens is you have nothing to save. So you find that every time you are just back working, day in, day out, and you don't have a rest. So one of the things is we need to revisit the cash flow contract so that we can be able to pick the bearing to understand what do we need to do for us to be able to change our lives. And the first thing you need to understand that I know how our parents took us to school. And on top of that, you find that, yes, we have graduated with very good qualifications. We have gotten very beautiful jobs. They are paying us well. You know what they are supposed to pay us. And you find that this contract of the employee contract, it is you are extending your time for money. So there is no leverage. So when you look at this, yes, you may be able to place yourself in this platform. You may say that I'm employed, but you realize that you cannot be able to increase your income depending the kind of expenses you are getting at the end of the month. So you find that expenses are they are swelling up, and at the same time, the income just remains constant. So we want to be able to look at how can we be able to grow this income. So when you talk about the employee contract, you only exchange your time for money and there is no leverage. So if you were employed to be paid for 50,000, it doesn't matter whether things have changed. Foods have become very expensive, bus fare has changed. Nothing will change. Your employer will only be able to pay you what you agreed, when you signed up for that contract and at that employment. So you decide that, no, Marian, you know what? I am an accountant. I can decide that I'm going to become a self-employed person. I will start my own farm. Maybe I'm a lawyer, I will start my own farm. Maybe I'm a doctor, I start my own clinic. Maybe I'm a teacher, I can be able to start my own school. All these things, they are at the back of our mind. And you realize that we transit from being employed to self-employed. And you realize that here you own a job. Yourself, you have just decided to own a job. You have decided to own a job. So what is going to happen is you are still extending your time for money, because the amount of hours you are going to spend on doing this kind of activity, if you are a doctor, it will only be able to be equated to the amount of people you are going to see. And the only difference can only be you are going to dictate the consultation fee. You are going to dictate what you are going to charge. So when you talk about this, you find that still you cannot earn unless you work yourself. So what is going to happen is, if you are in this side of the contract, you find that is very challenging. So we need to move to this side of contract so that we can be able to look for how we can be able to benefit from the power of leverage. And in the contract of business owner, we are going to teach you on how you can be able to build a system that is going to work for you. So as we call you tonight, we are calling you to partner with a company which is going to help you build a system, a system which you can be able to build for it to be able to deliver what you're looking for. So you find that the more people you are going to talk to, the bigger the income. Because what happens is we are looking at, placing the products back to the market by looking for customers and, touching people's lives positively out there. It doesn't matter whether it's through the opportunity or the product, but you realize that the bigger the volumes you do, the bigger the money you get. So what are you supposed to do? You need to network with as many people as possible. You need to partner with as many people as possible. And through that, you'll be able to create a system. And in that system, you'll be able to benefit from the power of leverage. So I want you to look at that word leverage, because you will be able to use it over throughout the presentation. So on top of that, you realize that when you become a business owner, what happens is you find that the income which we are making, like a yearly income, you can be able to make it in one single month. And what is going to happen? It means that you'll be able to cut off all the expenses, and the rest of the 11 months you can decide to invest. So that is how you move and you become an investor. Now you create a system whereby money can work for you. If you are in this platform and you would like to be able to become a business owner and create an extra income for you to be able to become an investor and be able to invest in such a way that money works for you, just type a 3. Just type a 3 on the chat box if you would like to become an investor in 2, 3, 4, 5 years in 2, 5 years to come. You want to be able to become an investor. Just write a 3 kindly. Just write a 3. Just write a 3 kindly. Just write a 3. Just write a 3. I trust and believe that you can hear me loud and clear. I would want to continue looking. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, we are together. We are together. So if you want to become an investor, you realize that you need to become a business owner, you create an extra income, and out of that, you become an investor. Now, let's look at what is going to happen. Because when you are in this sector, you realize that, yes, we are going to embrace the network marketing sector, the direct selling industry, and you realize that this industry has already been able to, we are talking about 186, billion US dollars, over across the world. And it has more than 128 million independent representatives. And out of those representatives, they are enjoying freedom of building their business on their own terms. And I know each one of you who is in this platform, you love freedom. You love to be able to do the things you love to do. Out of that, you find that we are blessing, we are giving you tonight, over 60% of the market share. And we are talking about the personal care and the wellness products. That is what we are giving you, over 60%. And what I normally tell people, if we talk about 60%, we are giving you 60% of the market share of what is going to be traded on a daily basis. Today, as we sleep, the economy has already been traded 60% in personal care and wellness products. That is what we mean. So are you ready to tap into that market? That is what it means. And we tell you very well, in this kind of business, there is low risk of business ownership. And it takes very little for you to be able to start this kind of a business. Personally, when I started this business, I only invested 36,200. And out of 36,000 Kenya shillings, I've been able to own a home in Kileleshwa. I've been able to drive top cars range in Kenya. I've been able to educate my children. I've been able to do various investments. And on top of that, I've been able to travel across the world, not mentioning that I've been able to touch lives in Kenya, especially when we talk about the business I'm showing you. I have more than 88 leaders in my business who are earning over 100,000 monthly. So I've been able to touch over 80 families to be able to live well. So when you talk about 36,000, when you talk about low risk business ownership, I know what I'm talking about. Imagine if I was to give you 36,000 tonight, what will you do with 36,000? What will you be able to do with 36,000? But 36,000 has been able to transform my life. So if you are in this platform and you are asking myself, at the end of this presentation, what is Marian going to say? How can I be able to partner this? Is it a large amount of money which I need to be able to invest? No, it has a low risk of business ownership. There is extra income. So individuals set their own financial goals, a business plan, and they work at their own pace. And what I love about the marketing plan is it will be able to direct you. There is a lot of flexibility. Individuals will be able to choose how they can be able to work and who they want to work with and how they want to work. This is very interesting because you realize that out there, you are not given a chance for you to be able to choose. At the same time, there is training and mentorship. And this is very important for you to be able to understand that the company you are embracing is going to show you how to do the business. It is going to train you. It is going to show you and train you on how you are going to build this business so that you can be able to succeed. On top of that is performance pay. And when we talk about this concept, I know many people have been shared the concept of the network marketing sector concept. And what really happens is We keep on saying that the people who joined the business, earlier, they are the ones who are going to earn. In our business, there is nothing like that. If today you join this business and you decide to work, then this company pays the person who worked. So you can be able to join this business today. And by the time we finish, within a very short time, even 1 year, you can be able to earn more than the person who introduced you to this business. Even you can be able to earn more than me. So when you come into this business, I want you to understand that it's an equal opportunity to grow, and you can be able to build your business for you to be able to become the person you want to become. And when we talk about the marketing plan, you need to be able to look at a marketing plan which will be able to give you an opportunity. Once you deliver what they have said, it will be able to pay what you were expecting. And that is what we are giving you tonight. So when you talk about our business, we tell you, change your thinking so that you can be able to change your life. Way back in 2010, personally, when I came into this business, I was shared the concept in July 2010. And for the next 6 months, I never thought this business can be able to fit to anything. I looked at it, I despised it, and I only used the products because I was pleasing the people who had shown me the business. So what happened is in December, I was invited to a success day. And when I went to that place, when I went to the session, one of the things what really happened was the lady who was presented the business, and I saw the money, let me tell you. And I saw the difference between what I was doing and the kind of business I was being encouraged to start. Today, I'm not encouraging you to start. I'm encouraging you to look at what I'm presenting and make your own decision. But me personally, I will tell you very well, I wish I saw it those 6 months. I always feel that I lost 6 months because of lack of listening and understanding what I was being shown. So the first thing I needed to do was to change my thinking so that I can be able to change my life. And out of that, I want to present you to one of the amazing companies, which has been there for years and years and years. And they tell you very well, that company tells you your dream is our plan. And that company is Forever Living Product. So if you are here and you are in this platform, I will tell you very well, the company I've partnered with you with will tell you very well, your dream is their plan. So what are your dreams? What matters most in your life? So as we start this presentation, I would want to write down what matters most in your life. What matters most in your life? Feel free, you can be able to write it on the chat. What matters most in your life? Personally, it was my kids. I don't know what was your. What matters most in your life? Personally, it's my children. So as I come into this platform, one of the things I will tell you, I'm building this business because I would want to transform the lives of my children. And Forever tells me that my dream is their plan. And for the years I've been here, for sure they have been able to deliver. I will not be able to say they have not delivered. They have delivered. So let's look at the Forever story, because this is very important for us to be able to understand. So we tell you Forever Living Products is an international company which is based in the US, that is in Arizona. And we tell you this company is vertically integrated and is debt-free. So as you're signing up with this company, we tell you are not signing up to come and pay debts. No wonder signing up in Forever is absolutely free. The person who invited you here will give you a link, and you'll be able to connect, to join the company directly. And what is going to happen is they will give you a platform for you to be able to shop at 5% discount. Out of that, the person who invited you here will show you how you can be able to grow into the business and move to a bigger discount of 30%, 38%. All this you are going to be able to plan. So when you talk about Forever, we tell you it is as experienced, long-standing management team, which has been there since inception. So when we talk about this, we tell you very well, it doesn't matter when you join this business, but what we tell you very well is the people who are already in the management level, they have been able to carry the vision of the founder for all those years. We are operating in over 165 countries, and we are celebrating 46 years of uninterrupted growth as we speak right now. But on top of that, we are doing business in health and wellness, and this is a multi-trillion-dollar global market. That is what you are being given today. So let's look at the vision of the founder, the vision of this company. And we tell you, we create profitable environment where individual can, with dignity, be what they want to be. And I want you to look at that word dignity. I want you to look at the word dignity, because there are so many businesses people build, but they cannot even be able to say the things they did. Just the other day, we were coming all the way from Dubai, and I asked one of the Kenyan ladies, we were together, and I asked her, why did you come to Dubai? And she said she's a business lady. And I asked her, what are you doing here in Dubai? What kind of business are you building? And she said, there are things which are never discussed. Can you imagine? So
Are you scared of saying what you do? Personally, I'm not scared. I'm bold enough to be able to stand in this platform and say that I'm a forever business owner. So when you talk about this business, we'll be able to build a business with a lot of dignity, where integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. And look at those three words: integrity, empathy, and fun. We are building our business with a lot of fun. So we create and cherish and with our passion for our belief in our company, our product, and in our industry. And I know many of you are in this platform and you have been wondering, how come, Marian? Kindly, I'm requesting you, if you are on a video, just switch off your video, kindly. Just switch off your video, people need to concentrate. So when you're talking about this, many people have been able to join the network marketing sector. What really happens is they have not been able to build their belief system. That is the reason why you find that people are moving from this company to the other, because they don't know and understand what they have embraced. So as you come in this place, I will tell you passionately, build your belief system on the company, on our products, and on our industry, especially the network marketing sector. I've seen somebody who is very vibrant come and join the business, and all of a sudden, because maybe the relatives are not agreeing with what you are doing, or your friends are not agreeing with what you are doing, initially you knew you were doing the right thing. But because you don't understand what is network marketing and you cannot be able to explain to them, I feel quitting and going back to the things you are doing. I will tell you, this is an industry like any other. This is an industry like any other. Network marketing industry is an industry like any other. And it's a career like any other. So you need to be able to understand what have I embraced. So we seek knowledge and balance above all so that we can courageously lead our company and also help other business builders for them to be able to build their business successfully. So we want to see the philosophy of our founder. And he said, one of the greatest sources of illness in the world is an empty wallet. And if you are in this platform, I know you know very well, if you don't have money, even many times you don't think straight. Even many times you become sick. And I want to tell you very well, if you want to decrease the number of people suffering in the world, just give them a chance to earn an honest living. And that is what the founder of this company did. He decided he is going to give that chance. So when we are talking about this company, what do we do and why do we have a lot of pride? They have identified one of the best species across the globe, products across the globe, which they have been able to embrace, and that plant is aloe vera plant. And we tell you, why did we do that? The reason is very simple. Aloe has tremendous benefit for our health inside out. And I know if you are in this platform, it's something you can be able to testify. So aloe supports your digestive health. At the same time, it's going to promote your health immune system. It also supports your nutrient absorption and boosts your energy, natural energy levels. So you find that research has shown that many of the degenerative diseases, they are originating from the digestive tract. So if we were able to cleanse the digestive tract, it means that we'll be able to boost our immunity. And the foods we eat will be able to absorb the nutrients from that food we eat and be able to boost our energy levels. At the same time, we talk about aloe, being applied outside, and we talk about aloe moisturizers, conditioners, and it's also very good for soothing the skin. So when you talk about this, you find that it is something which everybody can be able to embrace. And what does Forever do differently? And you find that we are the world's largest grower and manufacturer of aloe and aloe vera-based products. And this is very important for us to be able to know. It is very important for us to be able to note, because you find that we are controlling over 80% of planted aloe, and I've said planted aloe, and we are doing the best species, that is Papadenis miller. And when you talk about that species, it's a species which has been able to be tested for human consumption. It is unharvested, unfilleted, that is, we use only the inner gel. And we have a patented stabilization process and a aseptic manufacturing system. So you realize that our products are of very high quality. They are natural, they are naturally dried, and are scientifically advanced. On top of that, we have a scientific advisory board of highly qualified professionals, and we have certification by the International Aloe Science Council for potency and purity in our products. And when you look at them, you can see some of the seals we have been given. We talk about the Aloe Science certification seal for consistency and purity. We have the kosher rating seal that is for the grits and cheese. And then we talk about the halal seal for our Muslim brothers and sisters. And you realize that we have the animal bunny there. I show that we don't test our products on animals, but at the same time, we belong to the Direct Selling Association, and it tells you that you can be able to trade in those over 165 countries across the globe. Sapphire. So when you talk about that, we are also taking a lot of pride in our new seal, and that is the USDA seal. That is we have been certified organic, and the reason why Forever has been given this seal is because Forever uses no synthetic pesticide or fertilizers to grow our hallow. At the same time, we only use goats to be able to weed those fields, which also we use it for naturally fertilizing those lands. So we don't use fertilizers. At the same time, after harvesting, the hollow outer leaf is added back to the soil as nutrient. And on top of that, the water which is used to cleanse that hollow is recycled back to the hollow field, and so we help to conserve water. And we have been able to cleanse the earth of tons of carbon dioxide because we have over 20 million hollow plants. So when you talk about this, you find that we have been given this seal, and I think we are the first people to be given this seal. So we are very proud to be able to have this seal. So as you go out there and market your products, kindly market them with a lot of pride, because we are carrying something which is very unique, and we have been able to be the lead in the market. So on top of that, we find what are the kind of products we are offering. We talk about our categories are in the aloe vera drinks, which are very good for cleansing the system. We have bee products, which are very good for boosting the immunity. We have nutritional supplements for bridging the gap. We have the weight management for, managing, the different kinds of, remember, we are exposed to so many challenges. So we have the weight management, which comes as a detox pack to be able to cleanse your system. And we have something called the Fit 15, which is going to help you to work towards your weight loss journey. So it is very important for you to be able to know what pack you are going to use, but we always recommend the first thing you need to do is to cleanse your system, and out of that, you can be able to move to the Fit 15, which is going to help you to lose your weight. At the same time, we tell people it is not only those people who have weight issues who can be able to use the weight management part. No, you realize that many of the challenges we are facing, can only be sorted out with a detox pack. So the C9 is a detox pack. Yes, it's on a weight management range, but it's a detox pack which needs to be able to be used by each and every one of us. On top of that, you realize that doctors have recommended that of every 6 months you need to be able to cleanse your system. So talk to the person who invited you here, will be able to explain more. On top of that, we have the skincare ranges and personal care ranges and household packs. But on top of that, we have combo packs which have already been designed in different ways so that it can be able to address different conditions, different issues. So when you talk about the combo packs, you sit with the person who invited you here, because maybe you are looking for a pack to boost your immunity, so they will be able to give you that. You are looking for a pack which will be able to work for your digestive tract, they will be able to give you a pack for that. So we are here concentrating on how you can be able to look better and feel better. That is what our products will be able to do. So how have we been able to do to take these products to the market? You realize that we have been able to enjoy global success in Forever for years. And the reason is because we supply these products direct to the consumer. And the reason why we do that, you realize, is because ourselves, we have been able to use these products. We have realized that they are very good. Ramadan is stopped doing the screen. So you find that they are very good. So we'll be able to enjoy the benefits of these products by supplying, by us using them. So we supply them direct to the consumer. We enjoy the retail profits. And out of that, we'll be able to get our friends, our relatives, our neighbors, who would ask us, where did we get these products from? So we show the potential of the business opportunity and the kind of income we are raising from this, how they have been able to help our families. And by combining this, we can be able to build our own based business, business, whereby we can be able to bridge that gap. We can be able to cushion our budget, cushion our income, so that we can be able to cater for our expenses and also save towards our dreams. So what do? We do simple things. The first thing we do in our business is using these products. And I told you we use these products so that by becoming our best customers. Remember, you have signed up into this business for free. So you are given a platform for you to be able to shop. You are given a platform for you to shop. So instead of going to the normal shopping malls and start shopping things like soap, like toothpaste, like lotion, like something for you to be able to cleanse your system, your skincare range, you can be able to shop in your shop. So from today, you start investing into your business. From today, you start investing into your business. So you become your best customer. And out of using those products, you realize that you will be able to experience those products and you'll be able to learn the benefits firsthand, and you can be able to share these products with as many people as possible. Out of this, you find that you are going to develop 20 to 30 regular customers. And out of this, you will be able to realize that as you are doing this, there are friends who have already told you. So they will be able to ask you, where do you get these products from? And out of that, you'll be able to talk to them about the business opportunity. You will be able to identify key people who are very ambitious, goal-oriented, and self-motivated to be able to achieve their goals. So you identify 5 key people who are like you. And out of that, you find that you work the simple cycle of using the products, sharing the opportunity, and building a team. And after that, come and coach and mentor them. So by coaching and mentoring them, you are teaching them on how they can be able to develop their customers. You are teaching them how they can be able to identify the goal, the people who are ambitious, among the people they are going to bless into their team. So you realize that by even them using the products, they will be able to get those people. By them even sharing the products, they will be able to identify the business builders. And together we coach them and we work with them. Because one of the things I'm going to promise you, in this platform, in Forever, we have a beautiful community, which is going to work with you, which is going to mentor you, which is going to guide you. So you will never be able to lack coaching and mentorship in our business. We are ready to work with you. So when this, we realize that now we need to take these products out there in the market, and you cannot be able to do this alone. So what is going to happen is, we quote, that is Rockefeller told us, I would rather hand 1% of 100 people effort than 100% of my own effort. So what am I supposed to do? I am going to share this good news with as many people as possible, because everybody needs to be able to use the halo. Everybody needs to be able to brush their teeth with quality products. They need to be able to use deodorant which has no aluminum salt. So you talk to as many people as possible. And out of identifying your key people you can be able to work with, they will go on the ground, identify other people, and those people will be able to bring other people. And by the time you realize, everybody around your area knows that they can be able to use a quality product from Forever Living Product. So out of that, you find that you look for key people you can be able to work with. And this is whereby I tell you, you need to understand that we are becoming forever business owners. And I want you to reference back to the first contract which we talked about. We talked about an employee, self-employed. We talked about the business owners and investors. Now, I would want you to look at a business owner. Yourself, you are coming into this platform today, and I want to show you how you will be able to benefit from the power of leverage. So what is going to happen is you will be able to come and sign up, and on a daily basis, maybe you are doing 2 hours on a daily basis. So what is going to happen is you realize that within a week, you can be able to do 10 hours. So if you are doing 10 hours, you can be able to identify 5 key people you can be able to work with. And out of that, you'll find that out of those 5 key people, let's say like person 1 will be able to do 20 hours. How will they be able to do 20 hours? They have already come and they have identified somebody else they can be able to work with, and themselves they are doing 2 hours. That person is doing 2 hours, and you realize that they can be able to bring like 20 hours in a week. Then there is somebody who is coming to join the business, and they tell you know what, Marian, I cannot be able to do this business because I'm doing this business part-time. I'm already employed. So I can only be able to talk to my friends of a lunch hour or in the evening as we go home. And you tell them, thank you very much for signing up. I'll be able to train you and mentor you and show you how you can be able to move this product. So they can be able to do 5 hours on a weekly basis because they're doing 1 hour on a daily basis. Then we talk about business, somebody else is going to do 10 hours because maybe they are doing only 2 hours on a daily basis. That will be 10 hours. Another person will be able to do 50 hours. Why? Because they have already come, they have identified their friends, and they have already brought them into the business. And after that, everybody just brings 2 hours, 1 hour, they can be able to generate 50 hours. And another team there will be able to generate 30 hours. So all this, they will be able to give you something like 125 hours as a business owner. So what is going to happen is, I want you to compare this with what can be able to happen in real life. Let's say like you're working in an office, you are supposed to work for 8 hours, that is what the labor laws allows us to do. So we are working for 8 hours, and each hour we can be paid, let's say like 1,000 bob. I'm just giving an example. So if you are paid every hour 1,000 bob, it means that by the end of the week, you'll be able to make 40,000. But if you are in the network marketing space, what is going to happen is you can be able to use the power of leverage. And what is going to happen is within a week, you can be able to generate 125 hours. So if every hour was to be paid 1,000 shillings, you will be able to make 125,000 Kenya shilling in a week. Now, We talked in the cash flow contract and we said, a time will reach whereby you can be able to generate your monthly income, your yearly income to be your monthly income. And the rest of the money you can be able to invest and move to the contract of an investor. Now, I hope from this slide, you can be able now to see how it's going to work. So if you are here and you're looking on how you can be able to create an extra income, this is the chart. This is the slide. You need to be able to take a screenshot to be able to study it. Now, identify the areas of income so that you can be able to grow your business as a pro. What do I mean? You come in and you identify yourself as a retailer, and you realize that as a retailer, you need to be able to move these products, because we are telling you that once you sign up in Forever, there is a marketing, a marketing plan. There is a marketing plan. So you realize that you can be able to start enjoying the discounts and to start moving these products back to the market. So what needs to happen is you come, you buy the products at a discount and you sell them, you're going to enjoy profit. But you realize that my dreams cannot be funded with these profits only. I need to be able to do extra. So I need to identify the key people who have been able to sell these products to, and then be able to become business partners. So if I identify them as business partners, that's the reason why we are telling you, identify 5 key people who are like you. So it means that you must be good yourself. You must make sure that you understand the concept and, bring, goal-oriented people, self-motivated and who are ready to work for their dream. So if you identify several leaders, you become a team leader. You show them what you are doing. Because if you are able to retail, let's say and make profits of, let's say 100,000 on a monthly basis, and you bring 5 people who are doing something similar, I would tell you be able to make a very good income. As a team leader, you can be able to make between, let's say 100,000 all the way to over 300,000 as a bonus, regardless of the profit you're making as a person. So you decide, let me make these team leaders, let me make them team leaders by myself becoming a business developer. So you switch to the next level and you find that your work is to equip leaders for them to be able to build leaders. And that is the best platform you can be. Because in this platform, I will tell you, it's a huge, huge business opportunity whereby you can be able even to make over 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, mention it even, you can be able to do 10 million, 20 million, depending on how ambitious and how self-motivated and how angry you are. And I tell people, for you to be able to build network marketing, to be able to move into the network marketing space, you need to be angry. So if you are looking for success, you are looking for you to be able to do more in your society, this is the place to be. So let's understand how Forever works. And we tell you, we have a Forever building success, for you to build a Forever successful business, you need to understand that we have a global currency. Remember in the first slide, we said that we are building this business in over 165 countries. So all those countries have different currencies. And it tells you that for us to be able to have a standard way of measuring work, they had to come up with a way of measuring work. And that is what we call case credit. So every product we have in our warehouse, every product we have in our catalog, it has some points. And that is what we call case credit. Now, this case credit is what is going to be used to pay you. And this case credit is what also going to be used for you to be able to move across into the marketing plan and qualify for other incentives, which I'm going to show you shortly. So let's look at the marketing. And we tell you, for you to come into our business, signing up is absolutely free. And we are going to call you a novice customer. We are going to call you a new customer. And instantly by signing into the system and getting that 12-digit number, you realize that you get 5% discount for you to be able to shop anything from our shop. And guess what? We are even online. You can be able to do it right now and shop right now and collect your products tomorrow morning. So when we do this, we tell you very well, you can be able to do this. And once you do this, it's the person who invited you here, the person who is going to mentor you, will show you how you need to become an assistant supervisor. You can be able to select different kinds of products, or you can be able just to buy the designs pack, which is the fast track pack by the company. And the person will tell you, you need to move 2 case credits. Remember, we have said case credit is a way of measuring work. So for you to be able to get into this platform and we call you an assistant supervisor, which is our first step, you need to build 2 case credits. And 2 case credit will be able to give you a platform we call an assistant supervisor. An assistant supervisor helps you for you to be able to start enjoying 30% discount. So you can be able to buy these products at 30% discount and sell them out to enjoy the profit. At the same time, it gives you a chance for you to be able to bring new members on board. And when you bring new members on board, you are given new distributor differential, because remember, your friends were enjoying 5%, and yourself, you are in a platform of 30%. This company transfers 25% into your account in form of a bonus. And at the same time, if you qualify for the required threshold, which the person who invited you here will teach you something called focus credit. By you building that, they will also transfer 5% extra into your account as a bonus. So as an assistant supervisor, you can be able to make roughly between 20 to 30,000 on a monthly basis, regardless of the profits you can be able to make. But as a supervisor, you grow it to become a supervisor, and we take you for you to be able to grow this ladder. They give you 2 consecutive months for you to be able to hard up your work and move to the next level. So today you're an assistant supervisor, you have been able to build like 10 case credits. So the following month, let's say like you were to do 15 case credits, we will call you a supervisor. Yes, you have qualified for 38% discount. So you'll be able to buy these products at 38% discount and set them out there, you enjoy the profit. At this level, you can still be able to bring new people on board, and they will also be able to give you new distributor differential. At the same time, there is the team you are building yourself, so they will be able to give you a bonus. And at the end of the month, you realize that regardless of the profits you are making, you can be able to make a bonus of between 50 to 60,000 on a monthly basis. But you can be able to grow. The work you are doing together with your team can promote you to the next level, and you become an assistant manager. And an assistant manager, you are enjoying 43% discount. On top of that, you will also be able to get the new distributor differential of the new people you are bringing. And on top of that, you'll also be able to be paid bonuses on the team you are building. Because remember, there are those people who have joined the business. There are those people who are assistant supervisor. There are those people in your team who are assistant supervisor. All that accumulates up to your bonus, and it is transferred on the 15th of every month. Now, this bonus, which will be transferred on 15th of every month, it can range between 80 to 100,000. This is regardless of the profits you are making on a daily basis. Then you grow, you become a manager. And as a manager, you are enjoying 48% discount. Yes, you will still be able to bring new members on board. And what is happening is you'll be able to get the new distributor differential. That is a bonus at the end of the month. You will be able to be paid on the teams you are building. So if there are people who are assistant supervisors, there are supervisors in your team, there are assistant managers in your team, and all this is grouped together and transferred in your account on 15th of every month. And this can be able to rent between 150,000 even over 300,000. To become a manager, imagine you are given a space of you can do it in 2 months by accumulating 120 case credits, or you can decide to do it in a period of 4 months, and that is 150 case credits within a period of 4 months. And this month needs to be 4 consecutive months. Then you can build your business and grow into different levels. And I would want you to know these levels because they are very important for you to be able to know you grow. After you become a manager, the rest of the things will be able to be added on the manager. Because we go back and identify ourselves and grow other leaders to be able to become like us. So we are duplicating ourselves as many people as possible. So you can be able to become a hero manager, and this helps you to be able to build a stable business, a stable, business structure, which will be able to give you, a constant kind of an income, which will be able to support you as you grow your business. And you can become a senior manager, somebody who has developed 2 lines of managers. You can become a soaring manager, somebody who has developed 5 lines of managers. You can become, that is a Sapphire manager, somebody who has developed 9 managers, lines of managers, diamond, sapphire, diamond manager, and all these levels you earn very, very serious income. And guess what? You can be able to build these leaders across the globe. You don't need to be able to build only these leaders in Kenya. No, you can be able to build in North America. You can build in South America. You can be able to build in every part of Africa. You can build in Europe, in Asia, whatever you want. Why? Because your friends have been able to move to those places. Maybe they went there to study. Maybe they went there to settle down, and you can be able to network with them. You can be able to explain this concept to them. Especially right now, we have gone online. You can be able to explain this concept wherever they are, and you can be able to build your leaders. And when you ambitious, why would you be able to work that hard to be able to connect with these people? Because I want you to see this. The royalty income is income which you are going to earn even when you are not necessarily there. An effort which you are going to put right now, but after some time, after this person picks up into the business and builds a successful business, you will be able to enjoy a royalty income for the rest of your life. And I know very well, many people relate the royalty income with maybe musicians, and in our business, we have this kind of an income. Today, I have partnered with you to build your business. I have equipped you. with the skills, and I've released it into the market for you to be able to go out there and touch other more people across the globe. So out of that is you can be able to enjoy what you want. So today, this is you. You have already become a manager into our business. That is in our marketing plan. You are enjoying over 150,000 Kenya shillings that you brought Anne into your business. You have mentored her, you have equipped her with the skills and with a lot of knowledge. She has become a manager, and she is earning over 150,000 Kenya shillings. So what happens? Anne becomes your first generation manager. And this company tells you, because you have been able to work with Anne, you have equipped her with the skills, you have impacted her life. What is going to happen is they will give you 6% of our business volume. I've said business volume, and that will be able to give you 130,000 Kenya shillings, on a monthly basis. So when we talk about this, and this is, if Anne grows into the business, So when this happens, you'll find that you'll be able to get 130,000. Now, Anne sees what has happened, and she decides that she's going to bring Bernice on board. And together, you are going to work with Bernice, and Bernice becomes a manager. Yes, she will be paid her money. That is over 150,000 every month, depending on the work she's doing. But on top of that, this becomes your second generation manager, because Bernice is first generation of Anne. So Anne will earn 130 from Bernice, business volume. But yourself, because Bernice is second generation, you are going to earn 3% of Bernice business volume, and that will be 70,000. Then Bernice goes and brings Caleb, and Caleb becomes a manager. Caleb may be all the way in Dubai, in South Africa, in Canada, in Malaysia, Singapore, wherever they are. And what is going to happen is you'll be able to get 2% of Caleb's business volume. So out of that, we'll be able to give you 40,000 Kenya shillings. So at the point of your home, this is the line. Maybe you partnered with Anne in 2020, Anne became a manager in 2021, and you have not even be able to relate very closely with Anne, because Anne is building her business. You equipped her and you released her into the market for her to be able to build our business with her own speed. So out of that, you'll find that out of this line alone, you'll be able to get 130,000 plus 70,000 plus 40,000. That will give you 240,000. Can you imagine? 240,000 plus your 150. That will be able to give you 390,000 on a monthly basis. What if you had other lines? Let's say like you had 5 lines. How much money do you think you have? Serious income. What if there are 10? What if there are 20? Think about that. So everybody you see today, you need to be able to talk to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, because this is amazing. This is a concept like no other. So when you talk about that, you find that Forever gives you a chance to be able to change your life. And what they do is they give you additional opportunities to increase your income, for you to be able to earn global travels and to be able to earn big bonuses down the road. And the first incentive we talk about is something called the Forever to Drive. This incentive is amazing. And they tell you they will give you 40 to 80,000 every month on top of the 390 I'm showing you behind that. So what that means is they will be able to do this for the next 36 months. Yes, it's renewable after every 3 years, but I will tell you, imagine, on top of the amount of money you are earning, they will give you 40 to 80,000. You can buy a car, you can move to a bigger house, you can take your children to better school, you can finish that home you have been building, you can be able to finish any kind of a project, you can be able to invest elsewhere wherever you want. So when you talk about this incentive, it is a beautiful incentive which encourages you to continue touching lives. And out of that, we have several people who have been able to buy cars through this incentive. Personally, that is a Land Cruiser V8, what I was able to buy. But on top of that, I've been able to touch lives in my business. Out of that, we have Christine who came and partnered with me. Christine is my sister, and she is also driving a Land Cruiser V8. We talk about Jacinta, who is driving Honda. She is my niece. And then there you can see Mumbi. Mumbi was Jacinta's neighbor. So when we were launching the business, she joined the business. Today she's in the Forever to Drive, and she is driving a Mercedes 200. Then we go to the social media platform. We have been able to meet several people who have been also be able to qualify for this incentive. We talk about Rhoda there, and she has been able to grow her business. Many of our team is the students. She has been able to meet them online, others personally who they were schooling together. And today she's in the Forever to Drive. That is the house, as you can see. We have, that is Judy there, a stay-home mom. You can see that she has a VW. Then we have all the way from Kampala, we have Janet Nasola, and she's driving a Mercedes. She's a business lady. We talk about freedom. all the way from Mombasa, and she's a business lady, and she says this is just one of the cars. This is just a shopping basket. So when we talk about this business, I'll tell you it does amazing things. And then we talk about a young girl there that is Gabana, a girl who just when she was a second-year student. Today she has achieved a lot into the business, and she is in there forever to drive. And you can see there she is driving a VW at a very tender age. Then there is another incentive, we call it the global travel. And they tell you, we tell you we are going to, this company will be able to give you international travel. There will be different exotic locations each year. And at the same time, yes, there is a qualification period, but the person who invited you here will be able to show you how you can be able to qualify for this incentive. We have just come back from India, and now we are preparing ourselves to go to Paris. And the reason why I have a lot of conviction as I show you the next destination is, because personally, when I was invited in this concept, and I was shown this business, then people were going to Hawaii, and I didn't know whether I can be able to go to Hawaii. Yes, I missed Hawaii with some few points, but I was able to go to Hawaii and see the bigger picture. And since then, I've never missed a global rally. So if you are here and you think that this is a far-fetched dream, I will tell you, prepare your passport. Personally, I came in this platform when I didn't even have a passport. But courtesy forever, I have a passport. And on top of that, I am one of the people who can be able to proudly say I have an American visa all the way to 2027. And I know, and I definitely know, because I am a forever business owner. And I am here forever. I will just be able to just appeal, and they'll be able to renew for another 5 years. That is what I know. So if you are confident like me, I will tell you this is a platform like no other. Paris. So on top of that, there is another incentive called the Ego Manager Retreat. And Ego Manager Retreat, yes, is an international travel, and you visit different exotic locations. There is a qualification period. The person who invited you here will be able to show you how you can be able to qualify for this incentive. Together with other leaders, as I told you, we work as a community. We love each other, and we tell you very well, this is an incentive for us to be together. Now, this year, people are going all the way to rock the boat, and this is an amazing incentive. But guess what? As you are in this platform, we tell you there is something for you as you join in this business. Right now, we are working for Phuket. Can you imagine? Personally, I will tell you, forever has been able to, to unveil some locations I never thought I can be able even to know whether they existed. And one of them is Phuket. I never thought there is some a place called Phuket. And when it was announced, you go online and you find it's a place whereby, you need to be there like yesterday. So I'll tell you very well, come together, let's work to be in Phuket, because this is a destination which we need to explore. But on top of that, we have another incentive which is called the Chairman's Bonus. And they tell you at the end of the year, they'll pay you all the expenses, and the money which remains, they'll be able to distribute to the distributors who have been able to touch lives. That is what I've said, to touch lives. So as you are here and you are coming on board and you would want to be able to get into this platform, be ready to share this product, to share this opportunity, and partner with as many people as possible so that you can be able to share from the profits of the company. And they pay all the expenses, and the money which remains, they give it to the distributors who have been able to capitalize. And we have several people who have been able to qualify for this incentive. And we have Jacqueline Mumbi, we have Rhoda Mwangi, we have Christine Mulwa, we have Jacinta, and that is me. And all that wall, I really love this wall because all these people, they are my business partners, and we have been able to work together. And this incentive came, in a very, very, in a very joyful form. And by then, when you look at this incentive, by the time you qualify for this incentive, every person in your team is smiling because people, you realize that this is an incentive which is an equal. And I'll tell you, come, let's be together. And all these stories we'll be talking about you. But I know forever is an equal opportunity for each and every one of us, and it is an equal platform for everyone. Then we have the level 2 Chairman's Bonus, and that is Jocelyn Kelly. And I'll tell you, this is a lady who has stayed in the UK for over 30 years. She decided to bring this business home. And if you are in this platform, kindly, you can be able just to say thank you to her, because I will tell you very well, very few people are willing to sacrifice and just go and share a concept like this one, to as many people as she has done. And I really salute her. When you talk about the level 2 Chairman's Bonus, I'll tell you, this is money for you to be given, and first you stay like 1-2 weeks for you to decide what to do with this kind of an income. Then we talk about, what matters most in your life as we close this. And I tell you very well, When we talk about our business, we have different kinds of dreams. And we have dreams of excellent health. So maybe here you are looking for a product, so now you can be able to lose weight. Maybe you are looking for a product, so now you can be able to, maybe to have a good skincare range. I don't know what you're looking for, but what I know is if your dream is excellent health, education for your children, you are looking for a plan B, being your own boss, freedom of lifetime of time, or extra income. I will tell you, think about what matters most in your life. And I will tell you, even if it's lifestyle, you will be able to take. Even if it's travel, I'm telling you, self-development is next to none. Financial freedom, pension, or a new car, you are in the right place. Why? Because this business is a business like any other. So if you are here and you're asking, will it work for me? I will tell you, yes, it's going to work for you. As long as you take it serious, it's a venture like any other. Time and effort are required. At the same time, you're going to commit the time required to become successful. Be coachable and attend all relevant trainings. And I will tell you very well, if you are, you'll be self-motivated, be willing to work closely with the person who introduced you into this business. That is the person who has interest of seeing you grow to the next level. But on top of that, you realize that be willing to think big. I know many of us, we have forgotten our dreams, but it's time we go back and connect with them. On top of that, be prepared to tell everyone, commit to have regular customers, and at the same time, build a team by developing key people so that you can be able to grow and build your business in a stable way. Have a great attitude, because that is very important. But I know you are in this platform and you're asking yourself, who am I going to work with? And work with real people. Personally, I've been able to work with Christine, who is my sister. I've been able to work with Jacinta. I've been able to work with Joseph. I've been able to work with Aloysius, who is a businessman in the city. We link through the social media platform. I've been able to work with Rhoda, who is a nurse. I've been able to work with Jacqueline Mumbi, who is she was in the courier industry. We talk about Joseph Moy, who is a businessman in the city, and Gabana, who was a student. So I don't know, maybe you are looking very far, but imagine those names right now, which are flowing right now to your mind. Those are the kind of people you need to talk to. You don't need, a certificate to be able to talk to your relatives. You can be able to do that with ease. And you can be able to connect with the people of your caliber. If you are a student, if you're working in the office, those are people you can be easily to talk to. So one of the things that I will tell you, let me be the first one to come in forever. Because if you say a yes, I will tell you, get registered. Because, get registered in this business, get your ID number, and from there, book a planning meeting with the person who invited you here. And the second thing I will tell you very well, if it's a no, use the products. As you have heard, we have quality products which you can be able to use. And if it is a maybe, I will tell you in this platform, we have serious leaders. And we have told you we work as a community. We'll be able to answer each and every question you have. And realize that you will be able to get the real answers. You will be able to weigh out your options. And if it's a yes, kindly get registered. If it's a no, kindly use the products, because they are amazing. And I will tell you one thing. Today, I'm going to quote Richard Branson, and I will say, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure that you can be able to do it, just say yes, then learn on how to do it later. Because from this end, I want to tell you, arise and shine, because it's your time. If it's not now, when? Remember, we have all those dreams. And if it's not you, who will? So who is going to live that dream? Who is going to drive that car? Who is going to take children to that school? Who is going to visit those travel destinations you are putting on your bucket list? Who is going to change lives? So from my hand, I want to tell you, God bless you. God bless you as you start building this business. We are here. We are going to support you. We are going to work with you. The person who invited you here will be able to call you immediately after this, and they will be able to share with you, and you can be able to ask any question you have, and they will be able to close for you and share with you a link on how you can be able to become a forever business builder. From my end, I want to say thank you. Have a lovely evening, and remember, what matters most is what will be your force. Connect, and let's build this together. Good night and be blessed.